Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans. And we really are entering the stage of crisis when it comes to the credibility of the South African Police Service. And that becomes very concerning because of the new draft gun bill that has been brought out. But I'll get to that in a second. First of all, let's talk about a specific example, and unfortunately this is happening all over South Africa today. People are reporting very serious crimes and the police aren't even bothered to coming out and investigating them. And a case in point is what happened in Humansdorp. And this is a shout out to Shireen. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. On the 18th of January 2019, at about 3:15 p.m., the home of Louis Curtin was broken into in Humansdorp at the Stop and Stay. His wife was surprised by the attacker and assaulted. She screamed for help, and her 55-year-old husband responded quickly. The attacker chopped at Louis with a panga. The panga split his arm open and broke the bones. Louis also suffered an open gash on his forehead that caused a fracture to his skull. The attacker then fled with cell phones, laptop, and food supplies. Humansdorp SAPS were contacted and arrived half an hour later and told Louis that when he is out of hospital that he should go out and make a case. The whole house was full of blood and they told the residents to clean it up. They then climbed into their bakkie and drove away without investigating the matter, looking around for suspects in the area or putting a guard there at the crime scene. The ambulance took Louis to a Humansdorp hospital where he was immediately transported to Port Elizabeth. It was also reported that the Humansdorp South African Police Service, or SAPS, were asked about the panga attack and they denied that there was such an incident. However, after the inquiry, the detectives did arrive 6 hours after the attack. Are the police actually protecting and serving? Now, that's the critical comment in the story. What are the police actually doing to protect the citizens of South Africa? Louis received an arm operation to repair the bones, but was not put in a cast as the swelling is too bad, and his head is swollen as a result of the skull fracture, and his muscles have been severely damaged by the panga. Now, what I'll do is I'll put a photo up of Louis. He's obviously in a hospital bed, poor bugger. But, the police service in South Africa is a disgrace. You cannot depend on it. Just know that. You cannot depend on the police coming to your help in times of an event like this happening, which brings me to the really concerning issue, because the only way you can defend yourself if you're attacked by thugs is with a gun. I mean, that's self-evident. If the police aren't going to be there to help you, the only way you can defend yourself is by using a gun. But guess what the government are doing? They're bringing in a draft bill that makes it, and I'll read this to you so we get it straight. Durban, a new draft bill which states that self-defense and the protection of property or another person are not valid reasons to own a gun. And this has left South African gun owners fuming. If formalized, the bill would make it almost impossible for South Africans to own a gun. Now, I'll put a link to the whole article below this video so you can look at it for yourself. But, South Africa is in a really bad place. There's no question about that. And my thoughts and my prayers go out to all of my South African subscribers. And about 70% of my subscribers, according to YouTube, are from South Africa. And that's great because that's my main focus, is helping you guys. But about another 30% is people around the world, and they obviously get involved in my channel as well. They want to know what's going on, and that's why I cover stories like this. People need to know how incredibly dangerous it is to live in South Africa, especially when the police service are not doing their job. They are a disgrace. All right, remember to subscribe to be kept informed, and have a great evening. Bye for now.